Welcome, Tennessee Fan Talk, the heartbeat of all nation. From the Roar Neyland Stadium to the Thunder inside Thompson-Boling Arena, the Duke and Bird bring you the plays, the passion, and the pride of Tennessee. Whether it's the Gridiron, Grit, Hardwood, Hustle, this is where the orange runs deep. Let's get loud, Vols fans, because it is always great to be a Tennessee Volunteer.
Vols fans, the best fans in football. Rowdy, passionate, dedicated. And this is where Vol Nation comes to talk. Welcome to the hottest spot for all things Tennessee Vols. This is Tennessee Fan Talk, where the orange and white comes to life with a dash of humor, a sprinkle of wit, and a whole lot of Southern charm, bringing you the latest updates, breaking news, and some good old-fashioned laughs along the way. We're the water cooler chat you wish you were having at the office, minus the boring stats. Whether you bleed orange or you're just dipping your toes into the world of Tennessee sports, this is for everybody. It's loud, it's proud, it's Tennessee Fan Talk. And now your hosts, Bird and the Duke.
Hey there, Tennessee fans. Welcome back. Another episode, Tennessee Fan Talk. You got the Bird, you got Duke. We've got a few segments for you. We're going to talk a little football. We're going to talk a little basketball. We're going to talk about the future of what this football program may have by year's end. And it's quite scary. Look at that timing.
Pretty good. It's like we've been here before. Like we've done it a couple times.
It's like we've done this a few times. Mm-hmm. Oh, my goodness. Let's start off. Tennessee, New Mexico State. Dive right into it. The gray on gray with orange hearts. Time to rewind that roar from Neyland. 42-9, which is what we expected. We actually
should have took New Mexico State in the points. Yeah. Before kickoff, it was 41.5.
Yep. Joey Aguilar, 17 for 23. Not horrible when you look at it for that. Only 204 yards, a touchdown, had his rushing touchdown as well, but the 2 interceptions, what in the world?
Wasn't the first one on Kelterman or whatever? Wasn't that a hit? Wasn't that kind of on him?
Bounce off the hands thing, Joey.
And I'm not going to say nothing bad about him because I don't know what's going on. I mean, I was watching the game. I would have to suspect that his ACL was blown out if I was a betting man.
Mm. And he's a go-to. I mean, he's a go-to.
Well, he also,
despite the yips, as you call it, the yips that he gets.
He does. He's also sponsored by Butterfingers this year.
Bishop, 16 carries, only 80 yards against a team like this. It just wasn't great.
Yeah, no, it was kind of disappointing. Now, before we started the show, we were talking about they probably played extremely conservative.
I'm hoping that let's not tear up the offensive line. Let's not go out there and get hurt before going down to Gainesville. I hope that was the message because 311 for third down conversions. I mean, that's crazy. Now, 100% in the red zone. You got to love that. You got to love that the Aguilar wasn't sacked.
There was a pick six.
William Wright, 35-yard INT. Got to love that. That's I believe that's the defense's 6th touchdown of the year.
Yeah, you'd think with that our defense is pretty good. Joke's on you.
It's I think only one of them mattered against a team that matters.
Mm-hmm.
They did. The ball started out slow. They found the rhythm. Aguilar's early interceptions maybe gave a little light for the Aggies, but no way. Homecoming, Neyland Roars, four different backs finding the end zone, and of course, what we just talked about, William Wright's pick six, sealed it up, ended it out. Heupel not happy going into the tunnel at halftime.
Yeah, I saw that.
Not happy at all. And it didn't give...
would you be playing that team?
No, not at all. And a game where you should have had George McIntyre, you should have had Jake Merklinger out there. Each one of them only got 2 attempts.
Yeah, I saw that.
They should have been out there half the game. Atrocious.
No, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like second half should have been all of them.
Yeah.
But
atrocious.
You'd have to somewhat think that the honeymoon period's a little bit over for Aguilar. We know what we got now. He did a pretty good job hiding it for a while.
And I said from the get-go, and granted, and to your point, he has the most interceptions of any Tennessee quarterback under Heupel's reign. A lot of them, not him, or the early ons, off the helmets, off the hands.
We might lead the SEC in drop passes. It's either us or Texas.
But now you kind of see the prediction.
Yeah, but it's okay. Like I said, I am pleasantly surprised where we're at, all things considered.
We're going to talk about next week here in just a moment. We do... Just the scoreboard tells the story. Let's talk about the numbers. 413 yards, not horrible. 194 yards on the rushing attack. Turnovers are horrible. 21 first downs, little balanced. Depth of the running back room is what did it. Across the SEC, craziness.
It's every weekend.
Good Lord. South Carolina looking amazing the first half. Almost looked like they
Cocktober? It almost looked like Cocktober.
It almost looked like how they
in
did
November, but it wasn't.
You look horrible in what was that Hooker's year? Look horrible the whole part of the season, especially through the SEC gauntlet. And then
it's like they maybe heard the play calls in the first half anyway.
As soon as I sat down sitting at lunch, and I look up and I go, it's 30-3. I was like, does the defense have wrist guards on? Let's look. Let's get a zoom in on the defense.
That was the largest comeback in Texas A&M history.
Yeah.
And they had Bear Bryant at one time. That was the head football coach.
And for South Carolina,
he probably didn't give up 30 points in the first half. So
South Carolina to do that in Kyle Field, craziness. But A&M showed, came back and gave it back to them.
If you go by the record, they're the best team in the SEC, but I don't think they are.
No.
Because they have not played anyone. I think their last game of the year is Texas.
Well, they can most definitely win that one.
I don't know.
No.
If the boys of Cocktober put up that much of a fight. And Lenore Sellers is good, very good.
Yeah.
I'd have to suspect there's some word on the street that he might be transferring to Miami.
And
I would have to suspect
if I was
that
Lenore Sellers, I'd get out of there.
I'd have to suspect that Beamer's already made it like he's trying to get to Virginia Tech as quick as possible before they pull that offer off the table.
They're in apparently tough, large, whatever, ongoing negotiations with Franklin.
So is Arkansas, and so is freaking. Let's start a rumor. Lane Kiffin to the Titans.
I heard that.
I heard it too. I saw it. I'm like, yeah, right.
He's crazy.
He's
crazy, but he ain't that crazy.
Amy Stunkert.
Oh, speaking of Arkansas, still 0-6.
Yep, Petrino has yet to win a football game since.
Good night.
There's no way that he's going to be the head coach next year.
And You know, he had Van Buren Jr. as QB for LSU, 221 yards. Taylor Green only had 165 yards, 2 interceptions.
They benched Sussmeyer, huh?
Yeah, I think he was hurt. Didn't he go down last week? I'm pretty sure he did.
He is hurt, kind of like Boo Carter is hurt, and he's sitting out the rest of the year, and then has already decided to transfer. So, yeah, Boo Carter is also hurt.
Yeah, hurt.
His butt is hurt.
Yeah,
I've heard he's going to be the starting DB on the Mean Machine next year.
Mean Machine.
Wouldn't be shocked.
Transfer portal opens up in right around a month.
That's crazy that it opens up before.
Yeah, I completely agree. It should not open up until after the season's over.
I think you should have one opportunity, and that's after the bowls are over. Whenever that is, you get a 2-week time period, and that's it.
Yeah, forcing you to play instead of opting
Well, I mean, they're
out.
not forcing to play. People can ride pine, too, but I'm just saying that, like, it needs to be open for that amount of time, and that's it. No 2 times, not this time, not that time.
Yeah.
Like, obviously, it's different per sport, but for football, it should be opened up for a 2 to 3 week time period. So let's say 2 days after the national championship game, bam.
Yeah.
Then it's closed.
Yeah. Tennessee Tech going to Kroger Field, and boy, the upset.
Were you wrong?
The upset that I was hoping for was completely obliterated.
Yeah. That just shows you that a terrible Kentucky team can still beat a 10-0, whatever. Ohio Valley Conference, I think is what they are in the OVC, I think.
I have no idea.
I don't either. I think it's the OVC, I think.
That, boy, Oklahoma going into Bryant-Denny and beating out Alabama. Gotta love
Buddy, that should be enough proof for anybody else listening that Jesus is real.
One of the things that gets me, and we've talked about how Alabama is kind of, especially under Saban, you know, if Oklahoma moved up 3 spots, Alabama dropped 6 in the AP. Had Alabama been in Oklahoma's shoes and won that, whatever, you know, they had a little rough start, needed to win the game, they win it, Alabama would have been in the top 4, top 5, you know.
Yeah,
they don't show the love to everyone else, and has Oklahoma just earned anything better than 8? Probably not.
I don't know if Oklahoma's a good example, because Oklahoma gets a lot of love too, compared to, let's flip it. Let's say Kentucky was in that position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
I'm just saying if the
they would have been. Yeah, they would have been. I mean, it's. Gosh, looking at the stats of that game, I mean, you got Ty Simpson with 326 yards, a touchdown, interception. Mateer only threw for 138.
Yeah, but what he rushed for?
He was not the leading rusher. Xavier Robinson was, with only 34 yards. So,
Oklahoma's defense is the truth, though. Obviously, we saw that
obviously,
too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably. I mean, you'd have to say it's the best defense in the SEC, probably. On a consistent basis, maybe a better way of putting it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to...
I mean, you could argue that Florida's defense is the best.
We're going to talk about that here in just a second. We're going to talk about that.
Foreshadowing is what that's called.
The Texas-Georgia game. Georgia.
Shoo, buddy.
Putting it on them.
That's just normal Georgia football. Be mediocre for the first couple months of the year, and then
blast it out at the end. Gunnar Stockton, 229 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's because Kirby Smart is what you like to call a good football coach, and he just develops players all year.
Yeah.
That's the difference between men and the boys a lot of times is development, and he's very good at that.
And the last game of the evening, who cares?
It was Missouri versus somebody, right?
Mississippi State, 49-27.
Yeah, because I would have to think that Drinkowicz is packing his bags, and I wouldn't blame him.
No, I wouldn't blame him at all.
He should go be the head coach at ETSU before coaching in Missouri.
Rolling back up over the one we skipped. Florida Ole Miss. Florida traveling.
That was a good game, I believe.
To Oxford. Ole Miss shut them out second half. It was close going into half. Florida with the lead, but then getting shut out the second half. Florida falls to 3-7, 2-5,
and then they're going
to
beat us.
I knew it. I teed that up for you.
Well, Florida is kind of like an arrow with no feathers. Like, they have no direction, but their team from top to bottom is more talented than ours. Athletics, having athletes on their team wise.
Yeah.
They just don't know where they're going to hit, but when they hit the mark,
yeah, when they're on, they're on.
They beat Oklahoma.
Right.
But when they're off, they get bus rolled by Kentucky. You know what I mean? Kroger Field's a hard place to play, folks. The meat department's hard to play. Hard place to play.
Speaking of Kroger,
that's what they need to call their offensive line in Kentucky's the meat department.
The meat department. Speaking of the meat department, if you have been searching grocery stores on your browser, then this ad may be for you.
Food City, fingers crossed.
We'll see you on the flip side.
Wherever you are, we are. And we are at TN Fan Talk. Would you like to be on the show? We'd love to have you. Find our link tree in the show description. No experience or equipment is needed. Now, back to Tennessee Fan Talk. Here's Bird and the Duke.
Oh, you cannot get into November without talking about the basket Vols. Tennessee hosting North Florida on their last game. Switching gears, same Orange Fire. We're going to talk a little hoops on Rocky Top. Final score.
I hope, you know more about than I do.
Final score 99-66. Oh, man. JP Estrella. I said it last week. I'm going to say it again. I did not give that dude anything in his early career, his freshman and so forth. I didn't think he had the muscle, the strength. He just didn't have it. He's 23 points, 10 rebounds, career high scoring, second straight double-double for Estrella. He is, he's been in the weight room.
Oh, good.
He's been in the weight room. And I know people will go, well, it's just North Florida. So what? If this was March and it was a game to get into the Sweet 16 and North Florida's there, so what? It's man on man, big on big. Who does it? And that changes any given night. One of the things you got to love about basketball.
There is a better chance of smaller teams slipping up and beating the bigger teams.
100%. 100%. If you're smaller, you got the speed.
Baseball as well. Mm-hmm.
Gillespie, 21 points, 7 assists, 2 steals. Nate Amin, you got to love him, 19 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. That defense, Rick Barnes and his defense, holding them scoreless for the final 6 minutes of the first half. You got to love that.
Yep.
They dominated just everything from start to finish, breaking the game open. They started a 15-0 run to close the first half. Again, Estrella, you can't say enough about him in this particular one and on a streak that I hope he stays in. He was absolutely unstoppable in the paint. Gillespie from deep. Amin just, you're like, this kid's a freshman? No way. He doesn't play like it.
Well, because he's going to be in the NBA next year.
I'll repeat myself. NIL, I hope, changes the one and done.
It should. There's a good chance of it. You have to be a extremely high draft stock to take that chance. Obviously, we don't know the numbers that are getting paid out there. I would like to know. Maybe that's what they need to do to make it public. Well, no, that'd be bad too.
Yeah.
I don't know but
yeah. Tennessee has, as this is coming out, playing Rice tonight, Monday, if you're listening to this on Monday. If I'm not mistaken, Lady Rice, what do you call that, Jasmine Rice?
Yeah.
Beat Lady Vols if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, I'm almost positive they did. And then Thursday, TSU, before they go off to the Players Era Men's Championship in Las Vegas. Yeah. Yeah, buddy.
I love basketball, if you can tell. Love it.
The girls don't play until Thursday at MTSU.
I know we talked about that last week.
Yep.
Are we going to be there? No.
Maybe. I might be there.
I mean, if they were playing Vanderbilt, you'd be there for sure.
But I had that wrong on the ladies, so I gotta retract that. They knocked off Belmont, they knocked off UT Martin, they knocked off ETSU. They got beat by
everybody in the state.
They got beat by NC State. That's where the beat was.
Yeah. NC State's ranked, so they're pretty good.
Yeah. So I may have to make that game on Thursday.
Oh, if you get 4 seats, let me know.
I
won't be there.
May have to do it. Looking ahead, another battle in the SEC trenches. Eyes forward, Vol Nation. Eyes forward.
I don't want to play in the Liberty Bowl or the Music City Bowl.
Oh my goodness gracious!
At this rate, we're going to be dumping mayonnaise.
We are not good in Gainesville. Florida leads us.
Let's just be honest. We're not good on the road anywhere.
No,
except for Kentucky.
Florida leads 32 wins against our 22. Last 4 matchups, of course, we got them last year in Neyland. And, of course, because we haven't won down there since, 03? Something like that?
Yeah, I think so. That was Casey Clausen. I think it was the last one to win there, if I do remember correctly.
They got us in 23. We got them in 22. They got us in 21. Beat the crap out of 38-14 in 21.
I mean, that's liable to happen again.
It very well could. It absolutely very, very well could.
Yep.
Florida, their defense is what does them for them. And what Lagway has, when he has a good game, he has a good game. When he's off, by God, he's horrible.
Yeah, and he was supposed to be the real deal this year, right?
He was supposed to be their savior, and he took off the rec specs like Lenore Sellers.
Did he have rec specs too?
I feel like he had rec specs.
I think you're making that up. Like Lenore Sellers messed up. Like he should have marketed that and wore rec specs. He could have had a deal with freaking
Warby Parker.
Any safety glasses company he wanted out there. Those were Z87.1 whatever certified. He could weed eating them things.
You're gonna love this. Starting off at noon. You already said Texas A&M plays no one. They host Samford for their homecoming.
Yeah, homecoming. Well, Alabama was so disrespectful. Oklahoma was their homecoming game. Think about that.
Do you know what Samford's record is?
1-10.
Yes.
And that's a guess, folks.
That 1-10.
I do not know where they are. Are they from Texas?
No, isn't Samford in Florida?
Is it? I don't know.
Or
I do know that
Alabama.
I do know that we paid New Mexico State $1.6 million to come play us, by the way.
Good night. Mizzou, Oklahoma. Could be a good game.
Where's it at?
It is in Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's not a good game. It's a good game for Oklahoma.
Mizzou really needs the win, which would put them tied with Oklahoma in conference and overall if Mizzou walks out of there with it. It could be done.
Their quarterback's hurt.
It could be done. Georgia hosting Charlotte, who is 1-9 overall.
Yeah, that must be their homecoming.
Alabama hosts Eastern Illinois, who is 3-8.
Why is that not their homecoming game?
Auburn hosts Mercer, who is 9-1, 8-0 in their conference. I could see Auburn getting beat by them.
That's the same situation as Tennessee Tech. It ain't going to happen.
That would be funny. That would be funny.
Mm-hmm.
The Arkansas, what you actually in Texas Memorial Stadium, the Arkansas-Texas game, you actually have a name for that. That's that 3:30 ABC game.
That's a rivalry game?
Didn't you? It was like the Jerry Jones thing, wasn't it? And that.
Oh, well, Texas Memorial. That's in Austin, though. It's not in the Dallas Cowboys Stadium. That's AT&T.
Yeah, true. I thought you had a name for that game.
I don't know.
Doesn't matter. Arkansas is 2-8, 0-6 in the thing.
It is shocking how little of NIL funds Arkansas has compared to the donors that they do have, that they could have. Jerry Jones, Cowboys, Tyson Chicken, Walmart.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm sure if they wanted to stroke a check, they could say, put all of this to the football field team.
No, they're just going, we're a baseball school.
Sort of, even though they've never won the national championship.
The big 3:30 ESPN game where SEC Nation will be in Nashville, Kentucky, going to Vanderbilt.
I hope Kentucky wins. I never thought I'd say that.
This I know for you, this is one of these that you hope no one wins. The ref wins,
absolutely.
or a natural disaster happens.
If it was, I'd rather be pulling for Satan.
This is one of these biblical 40 years in the wilderness, and the earth opens up and swallows them both.
Yeah, Bane from Batman. It's going to blow up the middle of the field.
I forgot what they called that team on there, Gotham.
I think they shot it in Pittsburgh. I think that's from Heinz Field.
It looks like Heinz Field.
It's not Heinz Field anymore. They changed the name, but
yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina, 3-7, 1-7 SEC. South Carolina hosts Coastal Carolina.
They might lose that football game.
They're not gonna lose that. Come on, 4:15 in Williams-Brice.
The cockpit's probably not going to be rocking. They're missing a good opportunity that they have. And he's like, come to the cockpit, presented by Viagra.
And LSU 6-4, 3-4 hosts Western Kentucky 8-2.
Go Hilltoppers!
Go Hilltoppers! Bobby
Petrino coach there,
and then of course
we got the primetime
7:30 ABC Tennessee.
That just shows you how slow the week is, folks.
Right. Yes. Oh, week 13.
What is the spread? Is there a spread? Is like the Gators favored 3.5 or something?
Tennessee 3.5.
Really? Interesting. That sounds like a trap game.
Total of 57.5.
That's probably going to be under. I think it'll be under that.
I hope you're wrong, but based on what I saw last week,
this goes back to the irrational Vols fan in me saying Heupel's not showing him the playbook.
Yeah.
He ain't showing him the playbook.
Yeah, they got plenty of playbook to look at from previous games. DJ Lagway had 1,980 yards. Joey Aguilar, 2,941 yards. Brazel, 873 receiving yards. If there is a year that Tennessee can win in Gainesville, it's beat them while they're down, I guess.
I mean, got to beat them sometime. Might as well beat them while they're down.
They have a 10-game losing streak that they could break.
I mean, hopefully the jorts will be out.
Oh. Weather should be good.
You'd have to think. I mean, I don't know.
So if you had to pick a score on this
28-17 Gators.
If Lagway would have worked out, if Sunbelt Billy would have stayed because he'd won some games, I would completely agree with that score.
So you're going to say 35-10 Gators?
I'm going to say 35.
28 Vols.
Yeah. I was trying to come up with something in between there, like a 35-32, type Vols.
So you're going to see a safety. I haven't had my chance to do my 3-0 games. Or...
you had Oh. Well, we got Nealon rocking, or the fans in Gainesville just silent. Your voice fuels the Vols. Let's hear it, Vol Nation. Sign up, whatever platform you're on. Feel free to reach out to us with a DM. Schedule yourself on a show as we're running out of football shows to get on.
And we don't do basketball shows, folks, so the season's almost over.
Got Gridiron Grit, Hardwood Hustle, Tennessee Pride runs deep. That's Tennessee Fan Talk. As always, go Vols.
Big Orange.
You've been listening to Tennessee Fan Talk. It's where the orange and white come to life. If it has anything to do with the Vols, we're talking about it. Thanks so much for listening to the show. We hope you've enjoyed it. Make sure to like, rate, and review. And we'll be back soon. But wherever you are, we are. And we are at TN Fan Talk. Would you like to be on the show? We'd love to have you. Find our link tree in the show description. No experience or equipment is needed. Keep bleeding orange. And see you next time on Tennessee Fan Talk.